The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board JAMB has uncovered 1,665 fake A-level results during the 2023 direct entry registration exercise. JAMB has also implemented a no verification, no admission policy and requires institutions to pre-verify candidates before completing their registration process. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, the First Lady, has expressed an enthusiastic call for early intervention and broader societal inclusion for people with autism spectrum disorder. In a statement commemorating World Autistic Awareness Day, Mrs. Tinubu emphasized the importance of early diagnosis and access to support services in assisting persons on the autistic spectrum to attain their full potential. She emphasized the importance of community organizations in offering support and resources to people with autism and their families. Mrs. Tinubu advocated for a world in which everyone, regardless of their obstacles, is empowered, included, and recognized for their unique skills. World Autism Awareness Day, marked annually on April 2nd, is a significant day dedicated to increasing awareness about autism and recognizing the neurodiversity of people with autism. At number 2, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, P2B, has once again raised concerns about the nation's rising debt profile, stating that the current figure of 97.3 trillion naira is alarming. The former governor of Anambra State expressed particular worry over the fact that a significant portion of this debt is not being utilized for productive purposes. In a statement posted on his X handle on Tuesday, Obi highlighted the lack of visible investments corresponding to the borrowed funds, noting that between the third and fourth quarters of 2023, about 10 trillion naira was added to the debt profile without apparent tangible utilization. Obi urged for a re-evaluation of past loans utilization and called for a slowdown in borrowing, highlighting the need for prudent management of resources to transition Nigeria from a consumption-driven economy to a production-focused one. At number 3, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board JAMB has uncovered 1,665 fake A-level results during the 2023 direct entry registration exercise, with corruption being a major issue in the verification process. JAMB Registrar Professor Ishak Oloyede made this disclosure when he receives the leadership of the National Association of Nigeria Colleges of Education Students, NANSES, in his office on Tuesday in Abuja. Oloyede said the A-level results verification regime was characterized by corruption associated with the system. He stated that JAMB was shocked by the revelations from Bassirou University, Kano, where out of the 148 direct entry applications to the institution, only 6 of the certificates forwarded for processing were genuine. He added that JAMB has also implemented a no verification, no admission policy and requires institutions with unverified candidates to pre-verify them before completing their registration process. At number 4, a fire outbreak in Owode market, Offa, Kwara State, destroyed several shops in the early hours of Tuesday. A video showed shop owners mourning as they watched their properties burn, with one trader suggesting the fire may have started from cooking activities. Personnel from the Federal Fire Service and Kwara State Fire Service managed to extinguish the fire, but at least 5 shops were affected. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, with authorities assessing the extent of the damage. This incident follows a similar fire that razed a residential building in Offa 8 months ago, destroying property valued at 6.5 million naira. At number 5, the Private Telecommunications and Communications Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, PTECSAN, has announced plans to commence an indefinite strike on April 4th. The union cited unresolved issues between it and subcontractors, linked with Huawei Technologies Nigeria Limited as the reason for the strike. The subcontractors include REM Group, All Energy Solutions Limited, Uppercrest Limited, Tylum Nigeria Limited, and Specific Tools and Techniques Limited. Despite efforts by the union and the Ministry of Labour and Employment to resolve the concerns, the companies allegedly failed to make themselves available for conciliatory meetings. Pitexan is demanding the immediate recognition of employees' fundamental rights to freely associate with the union, remittance of membership dues, regularization of employment, and involvement in the negotiation of the collective bargaining agreement. At number 6, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, serving with the Force Criminal and Investigation Department, Alabon, Lagos State, Bolahon Oyedemi, has reportedly killed himself in his private house in Obomosho, Oyo State. Oyedemi was the aide-de-camp to the late former governor of the state, Adebayo Alao Akala, during his 11-month tenure as de facto governor in 2006. Oyedemi, a seasoned officer with a prestigious career, left no suicide note, prompting a police investigation into the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. Known for his decorated service and contributions to law enforcement, Oyedemi had held significant roles and had received accolades for his work in counter-terrorism. According to the Punch newspaper, a source close to the family in Ibadan, the state capital, told newsmen that Oyedemi had told his aides at the weekend to go to their various towns to celebrate with their family members. At number 7, several African countries including Nigeria, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Kenya, Lesotho, and Malawi have adopted high-performance human papillomavirus (HPV) screening tests in alignment with the World Health Organization (WHO) recommendations. WHO Africa Regional Office Technical Officer of Cancer Control, Dr. Sharon Kapambwe, revealed this, noting that these countries have also introduced nationwide HPV vaccination to reach about 60% of the priority population. Nigeria, which introduced the HPV vaccine into its routine immunization system in October 2023, targets over 7 million girls. Despite progress, challenges remain, including inadequate health system preparedness, limited screening programs, insufficient funding, and low awareness. At number 8, Bassirou Faye has been sworn in as Senegal's youngest president after winning a first-round victory following his release from prison. The 44-year-old took the oath of office before hundreds of officials and several African heads of state in Diamaniado, near Dakar. Faye has pledged radical reform as part of his presidency, including a reduction in the cost of living, fighting corruption, and ensuring national reconciliation. The young president has promised to restore national sovereignty, renegotiate oil and gas contracts, and improve fishing rights. At number 9, British police have apprehended an 80-year-old man, Richard Burrows, at Heathrow Airport after evading authorities for 27 years. Burrows, accused of historical sexual abuse of children, was wanted since 1997 for failing to attend trial for charges, including burglary and indecent assault. The alleged abuse dates back to the late 1960s and early 1970s at a children's home in Congel 10, Cheshire, and in the West Midlands. Detective Eliana Atkinson hailed the arrest as a significant step forward and a warning to other fugitives that they would be found and arrested. Burrows has been remanded in custody and is expected to appear at Chester Crown Court. Finally, at number 10, a 12-year-old child was shot and killed at a primary school in a tragic incident that unfolded in Vantaa, Finland, with two other 12-year-olds sustaining serious injuries. Another 12-year-old pupil was swiftly arrested by emergency services outside the school, with a suspected perpetrator found in possession of a firearm. Police have urged the public to avoid the area as investigations continue at the primary school in the Viertola district of Vantaa. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.